Mr. Vasanthagesan is the Executive Director of the Rubber Board. Previously, he served as Additional Commissioner in Customs Preventive in Kochi. He joined the Indian Revenue Service in 2009, has since held various positions in the Ministry of Finance, gaining extensive experience in central excise, service tax, GST and customs. I welcome Mr. Vasanthagesan to present his presentation on rubber.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all of you. So I could understand the difficulty in getting the attention from the audience after the sumptuous lunch, because just after a few seconds before I was there only, so I could easily understand that. But still the tea and coffee, they feel that it is competition, competitors each other, but rubber is not like that, you know. So rubber is totally different, though rubber also gives milk, but you cannot drink. So totally it is different sector, and it is deficient in the country itself. We are not the export-oriented commodity also. Though the rubber products made out of the natural rubber, especially tire and non-tire, lot of thousands of medical items are exported, and that is a huge export, around 40,000 crores worth industry. So I could hear from the morning from a lot of my friends here, the rubber sector is full of challenges, full of problems, right from the nursery, right from the planting material, identifying the good clones, good planting materials, and then during the immature period, not diversified intercrops available, and then once it attains the maturity period, the tapping related issues, whether the mechanization also it is not picking up well, and then processing also, whether based on the price, whether it is to be processed into the sheet or latex, and then after processing also marketing related issues, and for the consuming industry, the quality related issues. So it is full of challenges, full of issues like that. But the rubber board, everyone must be knowing that the Rubber Research Institute of India under Rubber Board has established in 1955. The foundation stone has been laid down by Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the first President of India. So we have huge repository of knowledge, and Rubber Board has done a lot of things. From 1947 to 2024, you could see the tremendous increase in the production, productivity, area expansion, many things. But still, a lot of ways to go, because I am not here to elaborate the things, what are all the problems here, because everyone knows that. So I wanted to tell what is the government's intention, how the government sees to give the solution for all these concerns. The production, the productivity, mainly the gap between the demand and supply, that is a main concern. That can be improved only three ways. One is the increasing the production, increasing the productivity, and then area expansion. One more thing, the optimal utilization of matured area, that is reduction of untapped area. These are all the only 3-4 ways. More than that, nothing is there. How we can intervene only through researchers, technological intervention, and partnerships with the private agencies, various stakeholders in the supply value chain. So towards this endeavor, in the rubber, in the recent scheme also, EFC scheme also, rubber also got the scheme, approved scheme for these 2 years. So we have, government has given more thrust on the research and technological intervention apart from the welfare schemes. Welfare schemes is mainly for the small growers. Small growers, it is 1.3 million small growers that are there in India. So research, we are actually, government is moving towards more collaboration, you know. So the Rubber Research Institute of India has a MOU with the ICAR, CSIR, more than 10 different agriculture universities, right from Gujarat, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, like that, to increase the rubber area in the non-traditional area. And then the private stakeholders. Especially you can see that the huge expansion is going on in Northeast with the support of tire industries in the public-private model with the aim of 2 lakh hectare in 5 years from 2021 to 2026, the area expansion. And I'm really happy to mention that UPASI is the valuable partner in the with the Rubber Research Institute, but never this particular activities, the joint activities of Rubber Research Institute and UPASI has never been recognized fully, or we have not attempted for formalizing that. So now after we had 2 Chintan Shivir, at one is at Rubber Board Kottayam and another is at the joint Chintan Shivir at Coorg, Karnataka. So there the Commerce Secretary also and other stakeholders also have suggested the more collaboration with the UPASI. Now we have the preliminary talks with the Rubber Research Institute and the UPASI. Now we are in the advanced stage, and I hope tomorrow it will be the MOU, the formal MOU will be launched. So it will go a long way. See, for example, either the clone evaluation, intercropping, or tapping training, or mechanization, the drone spraying, whatever, we are actually doing with the support of larger states or who are the member of UPASI. But we never thought that why can't we have the MOU or proper understanding, that is proper formal recognition between RRI and UPASI. Maybe because of natural collaboration were there, so that's why it must not have happened. But it is good that now we are going to come up with this MOU. And for example, and Rubber Board has this past 75 years, more than 75 years, has done a lot of things. But lot of things has to be done. I have mentioned that rubber has a lot of challenges, including the price volatility. Then, why we have to facilitate, or why we have to support? Let it go to the different fruit crops or converting to different commercial crops. Why can't we? Why should we actually spend this much time? See, this is very crucial. See, because it is not only demand. The natural rubber is really a critical material, okay. So, and then it is only coming in that Southeast Asian countries, now it is African countries also picking up. And the diseases and the natural calamities, if it affects in the Southeast Asian countries, then the availability of natural rubber for our medical items, tire industries and the defense, it has 30,000 to 40,000 different items are there, right from the metro rail, right from the ISRO, that satellite thing, defense, everywhere rubber is there. So it is really a very critical raw material. So we are not affordable to lose this. So we have to attempt to solve the issues, right from the growers or estates or from the dealers, processors, consumers, whether it's MSME or non-MSME. So the government is very clear about that. So we are ready to handhold and we are working towards that. And as Dr. Jagadish sir mentioned that EUDR is applicable for natural rubber also. Though Rubber Board is not assigned with the Export Promotion Council for the rubber product, but still we have finalized the MOU with the trust woman for facilitating the rubber product exporters also, apart from the natural rubber. So we are going to come up maybe in couple of days itself, the portal for registration for all the exporters and the other relevant stakeholders. So we are working on it. So we always will be there for supporting this thing. So have confidence, be positive about the sector. And I'm happy to mention that this year we got the 11 years high the price also. But as Dr. Jagadish has warned, it is to be sustained. Okay. So, but I strongly believe that with the introduction of UDR and lot of other countries going to come up with the deforestation regulations and the demand, ever growing demand. So certainly the price may not go down like before like 170, 160 like that. Drastically it may not come down. So be positive and we'll work together including UPASI. So we'll go hand in hand. Thank you. Similar, but it is not same. For example, whether market related issues are there, yes, in all the boards, yes, it is there. Price related issue is there, yes, it is there. Whether the growers, they are suffering with the cost of production, yes, it is there. But the solution or the approach by the government of India is totally different. And the area, growing area and the stakeholders of coffee, tea and rubber is totally, and spices also, it is totally entirely different. But of course, common areas are there, like the technological intervention, like remote sensing. Even Rubber Research Institute of India have collaborated with the Spice Board, and we have developed the soil fertility mapping for the Spice Board, the cardamom, by the Rubber Board. And then the interesting lecture we have had in the morning, Dr. Gurmeet Singh sir, he has mentioned about the blending with the tea, but I thought that if wherever the medicinal plant, the demand is there, the production is less, but it is a shade loving medicinal crop, why can't we have the intercrop in the rubber? Okay, so as a commercial crop. So these type of interaction we can have more, can be there, actually more integration with the different ministries like Ministry of Ayush, MSME, Agriculture Ministry, like that. So this type of individual area, the collaboration is must and it is being done, but there is no deeper integration, it is not possible. Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions? So I'll call on Mr. Santosh to hand over a memento to Mr. Vasanthagesan.